Hello everyone and welcome to week number 3 here at Sandown. We're going down under for the third week. Week 2 at Watkins Glen was absolutely amazing. There was such a lot of close racing. It got a little bit tight to compact to some areas, but it was a lot of fun last week. And let's go wrap up last week at Watkins Glen. Week 2 at Watkins Glen was absolutely packed. As we could see, the fixed series was banging every single day. Every single time slot was really packed. Here's the top 10. Lena B stays on top of the championship by 3 points ahead of Jason Landry in second place. On to the Open series. The Open had a very productively, once again, 1945, but on Saturday and Friday, it was stacked to the brim with some amazing racing. Norbert Leitner takes the championship lead with Dominic Kortum pretty far behind, but still in there. Jason Landry behind by 1 point in that fight for second. Michelin Pilot Challenge started their week with a 154 car split at the 1500 GMT time slot, and Constantine is sitting on top by 10 points ahead of Sam Blease in second place. I can't wait for the rest of that season. And now, let's go back to Sandown. Touring cars at Sandown is going to be a very fun experience for a lot of people. Side by side throughout a lot of these corners is going to be some of the most fun elbows out racing that you have ever had. The race down the front straightaway is going to be very, very, very fun to watch, especially if you get a very good launch and everybody tried to draft off you to gain an advantage on the cars heading right beside you. The exit onto the straightaway is going to be very key as well. Side by side, a lot of switchback corners, and it's going to be providing a lot of excitement. The curbs here are a big talking point. If you get onto a curb, it's going to bounce you out wide and maybe make things a little bit tactical at times by forcing another driver onto a curb. Just always got to know, if you try to do that, they're probably going to try to do the same thing as you as well. But that is where the time is found on those curbs, so you're going to have a little bit of fun out there. So enough oogling at the track, and let's go take a lap on our Honda Civic that coming out of the final corner. Just listen to that engine purr. Absolutely love the Honda Civic sounds as we come across the start finish line. Now the start line is about halfway down the straightaway, so we got an entire halfway to go heading down into turn 1, braking at the grass at the 100-meter board, getting all the way up onto the curves, maybe just kissing it at this access road. Just brake right there. That's what I found working for me. About halfway, when there's a curb on the left side of the screen that just starts, that's when I tap on the brakes right here, get slowed down in one of the tightest corners on the circuit. Then it's all full blast right here down this long back straightaway. We're going to be going up a rise underneath the sign right there. And then it's a left-hand bend at this little access road on the right. Just tap the brake and then get back onto the throttle. Use the curb on the right and slam back onto the brakes, banging it all the way down to first gear in every single car. Maybe not the Audi. Getting back onto the throttle and then heading into the last sector of corners, looking for that 50-meter board. Brake hard. Get all the way to the apex on both these corners, and then get it back on the throttle, and that is a lap. A very simple and quick lap here at Sandown. So week 3 is going to be at Sandown. This is a new track on iRacing, so expect a few new faces of people trying out this car at times, but with it also being a new track, I don't expect participation to be at Watkins Glen numbers, which I expected was going to be the highest of the season. No IMPC this weekend, so all you have to worry is those short sprint races for the fixed and open series. Tires, like I said earlier, not going to be that much of a factor, so get out there, have some fun, but also remember that the track is also occupied, especially if there's a car right next to you, so give some space. The track is pretty tight in some corners, but, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun. Enjoy the track. Enjoy yourselves. Have a lot of fun down under. And remember, touring car racing sometimes gets a little bit rough out there, but don't go out there with heat-seeking missiles on anybody. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for this Week 3 update here for the iRacing Touring Car Series Fixed and Open. I'm Austin Knight, and I hope y'all have a good night. And I'll see you out on track.